Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to the Workout Minister podcast. I do that every time. I'm gonna have Chat ask me some questions. Chat is my AI prompt. Me and Chat get along very well, and I just want Chat to be personal. I want to be totally honest with Chat. And I'm gonna reveal anything Chat asks me. I'm gonna be totally open and vulnerable and totally transparent. So Chat, when you're ready, say hi, Chat.
Hey everyone, I'm Chat. I'm thrilled to be here and ready to dive deep. All right, first question. What's one challenge you overcame that completely changed your perspective on life?
Was to stop drinking and stop smoking. That was a huge challenge for me. I overcame it, and it gave me a newfound perspective on life. It let me see God better. It let me see education better. I really went in on my education, and it just helped me to see life in a new perspective in regards to how fun life really is without drugs and alcohol. And that's the most things because where I'm from, honestly, people thought, you don't smoke, you don't drink. What else do you do? How do you have fun? What's going on? You gotta get high. That was the mindset. And then when I stopped, I found out, no, you don't have to get high to have fun. And guess what? It opens new doors and new chapters and just new opportunities. And it's just a whole new world that was out there for me. And I found it and I discovered it. I was like, I don't want to say Christopher Columbus because, that's a whole debate. But, I discovered a new world once I stopped getting high and stopped drinking. It opened doors for me that I never thought would open otherwise. So that's kind of it. What else, Chat?
That's a powerful shift, and I appreciate you sharing it so openly. Now, let's build on that. Since discovering that new perspective, what's the most rewarding impact you've been able to have on others through your journey?
The most rewarding impact that I had on others through my journey, I would have to say, is just knowing God. I think having a strong, close relationship with God helped me impact other people. It's given me clarity. It's given me a great insight. And it's also given me just the ability to just really dial in to what other people's perspectives are. And once I got that, it helped me touch other people. And also, of course, I would like to say working out helped me touch a lot of people. I would like to say therapy helped me touch a lot of people. But ideally, what really helped me touch a lot of people was just that real connection I had with God. Because when you got a connection with God, it's like that. It's sort of like that foundation that everybody, whether they agree with it or not, they know it. And so that helped me impact people. That helped me just get to know people closer. Yeah, that's it.
That's deep and heartfelt. Thank you. Now, if someone's listening right now feeling stuck or lost, what would be the first piece of advice you'd give them to start shifting their life?
When I always asked my father for some advice, he said, I'm not going where you're going. I don't think I can tell you anything, but what I do know is anytime you're going through something, get on your knees and pray about it. That's the best advice I ever had because when I got on my knees and I prayed and I asked God for some clarity, I received that clarity. And that clarity did not happen. Sometimes it happened immediately. I mean, sometimes when I pray and I submit, I get answers like, boom, wow. And I think that came from me, but it really didn't. It didn't come from me at all. I was just a portal and I got exactly what I wanted and I knew exactly where to go and I knew exactly how to do it. And then other times it didn't come right away, but they start to come. The more closer I got to God, the faster and quicker the answers came when I just prayed and submitted my will. And I just asked God and I took my head and I bowed down and I said, God, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I need your help. I need your guidance and direction. Please show me. God helped me. And that's the advice I have for you. Anybody who's going through anything, the best thing you can do is get on your knees and pray. I mean, really submit. Go somewhere in a closet, go somewhere, get some alone time and pray to God and ask him for what it is that you want and what it is where you want to go. You might not get the answer that you want to hear, but you're definitely going to get the right answer that you need to hear. And I promise you, if you follow that, if you obey that, you're gonna elevate. You're gonna excel. You're gonna go to new places that you've never been before. That's all I got for that chat. What else you got?
That was incredibly inspiring. I think we'll wrap it up here so you can let that last insight settle with your listeners. Thanks for being so open, and I can't wait to hear the impact it makes.
Well, chat, I think I got time for a few more, kid. I don't want to wrap it up yet, chat. I want you to really ask me something profound. How's that?
All right, let's go deeper. If you could leave behind one legacy message, something that people would remember you for generations from now, what would that message be?
That message would be stronger than your strongest excuse. That would that message be. No matter what happened in your life, despite the circumstances, I don't care if you got crippled. I don't care if your parents left you. I don't care if you was raised an orphan. I don't care if you went bankrupt. I don't care if you've been in jail for 25 years. Your past doesn't matter because God said he forgives you, right? So, the message I would say is be stronger than your strongest excuse. That's it. Because we all got excuses. We all got the ability to rationalize anything. But we know deeply the truth and we know exactly what it is we should and shouldn't do. So be stronger than your strongest excuse will be my legacy message. What else, Chad?
That's a powerful note to live by. I think we've hit on some profound truths today. All right, let's challenge you a bit. What's one personal fear you still face today? And how do you navigate it when it shows up?
One personal fear that I still face today, and how do I navigate it when it shows up? Wow, that's a challenging question, Chad. I tell you that. I would have to say,
Take
uh,
your time reflecting on that.
uh, uh,
It's
okay, I'm taking my time. All right. A fear that I have is not being around and not leaving behind something for my children. That's a fear that I have. That's a real fear that I leave this world so soon that I leave my kids an orphan. And I'm just being real, totally honest. And I didn't leave them anything. It's like my father and my mother, they didn't leave me anything, but they left in me something that was so profound. And I just want that opportunity. If I don't leave my kids anything, I want to leave in them something that they will never forget and I help them grow and prosper and flourish. And I don't want to leave them just yet. And so that's a fear I have. I mean, it's kind of strange to, it's like a double-edged sword in a way. Like I'm not afraid to die, right? But I'm afraid to leave my kids too soon and not impact their lives the way I believe they should be impacted and not really see them, get to the place and reach their full potential and do something amazing and fantastic. And how do I challenge that? What do I do to overcome that? I just pray every day and I try to inspire them, not just by my words, but through my actions. I try to just try to inspire them so they can be like, yo, my dad really, he's doing profound, impactful things on a daily basis. And that's really it. That was a good chat. That was a good question, Chad. I like that. I mean, that was really good. If you got another one, I'll answer it. Go.
I'm glad that resonated. Here's another. If you had one day where you could do absolutely anything, no limits, what would that day look like?
If I had one day that I can do absolutely anything, I think this might be small, but it will really be to go back to my neighborhood and build a huge, like a welcoming, I don't want to call it a church or a mosque or a synagogue, but a place where everybody can come and worship and praise God and give everybody money and give them jobs and just really help them be better and stronger and more profound in their lives. And then just really to help them to impact other people in their lives and just do that starting at where I was from, where I came from. Because where I came from was it was it was hardcore, but at the same time, it touched me because my parents touched me. I don't want to say I would bring my parents back, right? Because they're gone, right? They never come back. But I would go back to my hometown with a lot of resources and provide those resources. But then I would like to see those resources totally like utilize to the fullest extent possible and impact everybody in that community and hopefully raise that community up to a level to where they can impact other people and just really to see that and have that all God focused. You know what I'm saying? I would love to do that and really be that. I don't really need to be the one who did it. Like everybody says, oh my gosh, you know, I did it. I did it. No, I just want to do it. I just want to do it. And I want to see other people just rise to to their potential and just elevate and excel and just become the best person they possibly can be. And after I do it in my hometown, I would like to go to other places that I visited and just do it in other cities. And I just like to really, and I would like to also start with my family too, and just make them more godly, but also make them more just resourceful and just, to live up to a potential that is just awesome. But more importantly, I would like to erase drugs. I would like to try to take away drugs and let not really from the scene because you probably never do that, but people's mindset that, you know what, I don't need drugs to live, to really execute my dream, to go throughout my day. And I'm going to endure this pain and become a better person and just like take this pain and not like try to like escape from it by just abusing and using some sort of addiction, but take my pain and just like use it to make me a better, stronger, powerful person. And then when I do that, then I'm going to share it and then I'm going to make somebody else a better, more better, power. I want to make superheroes out of everybody, basically, starting off in my community. That's it. I want to make superheroes out of everybody. I want everybody to overcome their challenges and their difficulties. I want them to rise to the level that God has made them and want them to rise to. And then I want them to go and share it throughout the whole entire world. That's it.
That's a beautiful vision, helping people become their best selves and paying it forward. I think your passion shines through, and I'm sure your listeners will be inspired by that. Keep spreading that energy.
One more challenging, powerful question, chat.
Let's make this last one count. If you could speak to your younger self at the start of your journey, what's the one piece of wisdom you'd share that might have changed everything for you?
If I could speak to my younger self, I would
What?
say number one, don't be influenced by your community.
That's a profound
N-
start.
I'm still going. I would say don't be influenced by your community. And then I'll also say
Take your time.
stay away from drugs, stay away from alcohol. I also would say do not rush to get with women. Take your time. You don't have to sleep with women. You don't have to do that because you're being peer pressured to do it by other kids. Stay away from drugs altogether. Don't sell it. Don't use it. And really dial in to your nerdiness. Don't hide from it. Because, I was a kid, growing up and where I grew up, it was frowned upon and you were picked on if you liked books. And I loved books and I loved to read. And if I had a book, they would kick it, they would throw it out of my hand and toss it all over the place. And so I had to hide the little comic books and little books that I had. And so then that made me say, you know what, this might not be good. Let me just stay away from it because they think I'm a punk. And so I just have to hide my nerdiness. And I did that for years. I had to pretend to be somebody that I really wasn't to the point where it became that I transformed into that person that I really wasn't just to please other people. And I used my strength, my God given, abilities of just, that good look and that power for, in a wrong way. I didn't use it in a good way. I didn't use my influence in a good way because I was influenced in a bad way. And I would tell my younger self, don't do that. Accept who you are, love who you are, and don't change just because everybody else is a certain way. And I know you're going to be lonely, and I know it's going to seem like it's never going to end. And I know you don't have no brothers, and don't rush to go make some friends because the friends you're going to make, they going down the wrong path. They don't have good upbringings. They don't have good parents. And so they don't want good for themselves and nor do they want good for you. And so you got to understand that. And I know you don't understand it right now, but I really need you to know to just really embrace being alone. That's it. Embrace being alone. because everybody else out there, they doing crazy, wild things. And you don't need to do that. And so, and stick to education. Stick to it. Because the most powerful blessings is going to come out of that education, and stick to reading. And always you stayed with God from day one, but just don't believe in God. Obey God. Start that now. Start obeying God right now and never, ever stop. That's what I'll tell my younger self. Never stop obeying God. All right? Do that. That's all I got, chat. Chat. That was the best one yet. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it.
All right, here we go. One last big one. If you had to define your life's purpose in a single sentence, what would that sentence be?
If I had to define my life's purpose in a single sentence, it would be my mission statement. And it would be to pray, to strive, and have faith that God bless me in the midst of my striving. Is that sufficient? Is that suffice, chat? Or did you mean something else?
That's absolutely sufficient. It's clear, powerful, and it reflects your heart. I think that's a perfect way to encapsulate your purpose. Well said.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. My purpose has always been to I I don't know where I'm headed. I really don't. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone next month. People talking about what's your 5-year goal and what's that. Boy, I don't know. You know, I'm a certain age now. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Somebody sit down and say, "What's your 5-year goal?" I can't tell you, where God gonna lead me at. But what I can tell you is I'm striving and I'm praying and I'm having faith that God is going to bless me in the midst of my striving. Because I know things change, things alter. I know, I have a destination that I would like to reach. Now is to raise beautiful kids, to be able to provide for them, to give them a beautiful home and a great education, to continuously educate myself. And then maybe, hopefully, I would like to educate and help other people reach their fullest extent possible. And definitely I like to do that through fitness. But rather, if I don't do it through fitness or not, I still like to elevate people and give them God. That's my purpose, is to imprint God in everybody's life. God is already imprinted in your life. No, so I can't say that. It's to help people manifest God. Because God is already there. He's inside of you. Now I want to help people manifest God, pull God out of people. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Regardless of your religion, Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, God. It's all I'm about. God. I don't like the debates, Christian and Muslim debates. I don't like that. I see it on the YouTube. I see people, the people loving those debates. Nah, man. God, this is it. That's all. Just worry about it. And in Islam, the Muslim community, I love you guys, right? Christian community, I love you guys. Jewish community, I love you guys. I know we all got names for, God, everybody calling it Yahweh, Jesus, Allah, everybody giving it different names, right? But at the end of the day, it's God. All right? We in America, God. God is the greatest. That's all we know. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop with the division, because we got more things in common than we not have in common, right? So let's focus on what we have in common. And that's what I want to share with people. One God, man. Just believe in it, man. Forget about, but he said this, and the Bible is been tampered with, and oh my gosh, you guys, and Islam is about Muhammad more than it's about, God, and Judaism is they're just, on the wrong path, and they just been off the wrong path for so long. And stop it, man. Stop it. Stop the division. This is what I say. Christianity says 6 plus 1 equals 7. Islam says 4 plus 3 equals 7. Judaism says 5 plus 2 equals 7. All I know, they all got 7. And that's all we need to focus on. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Let's just focus on that and love each other and embrace each other and have fun with each other and enjoy each other. And just like, we good. We good, man. So why we got to debate? At the end of the day, we good. We living. We happy. We just expressing ourselves in a beautiful way. But I don't need to fight with you. You go your way, I go mine. All we need to do is be like, deuces, peace. We good people. You good people, I'm good people. So let's live a good life. And let's all praise God. That's what I want for the world. I hope you want it too. All right? And guess what? We don't say, let's go have a drink. We don't say toast. We say, let's work out. You know what I'm saying? We say all anxiety, all stress, all frustration, all worry, all doubt, anything you have inside of you that you consumed on a regular basis, work all that stuff out. And underneath that is who? Is God is right there. And now you got a chance to tap into your God and just manifest him and resurrect God and live the life you were meant to live. And that's what I want to share with everybody, because we all got greatness inside of us. So let's manifest it to the world and be that person we was designed, created, and made to be. So that's it, chat. I thank you. That was awesome. I appreciate you. Hold on. My daughter. Hello. I praise you. I praise you. I praise you. I thank you. I glorify you. And I cannot worship you enough for my daughter who's trying, who's striving, who's trying to elevate and excel and be the person that you have created her to be. Please, God, reward her. Please, God, help her, support her, and empower and strengthen her, and breathe into her your spirit so she can rise above any difficulty, any obstacle, any barrier, so she can transcend the gravitational pull of this negative world. And we believe that you will do that. And we have faith that we will do that. And we trust that we will do that. You will do that. And guess what, God? We know that you will do that, because everything you said you will do, you do. And this right here, you know you said you will do. You will make us the head and not the tail. You will make us the front and not the back. You said these things, and so we ask that you do that.
Amen.
Amen. I love you.
You.
Love you too.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. That was my daughter. This is what we do. That's it, guys. Dudes.